Sometimes nature breaks its own laws. Diana was out in the woods with her Siberian husky when she saw the peculiar tree in a clearing. The blueberries had just ripened, and the raspberries were in the starter pits, and Diana had a bucket with her to pick berries for a couple of jars of queen jam. The tree resembled an apple tree, but instead of tiny apples, drifts of green bells hung from the branches. Diana moved closer and twisted one of the bell fruit. It was a small, perfect alarm clock with hands, Roman numerals, metal caps, and all. It was still a little uneven in shape and the dial was blurry, but it was still possible to read the time. She checked her own clock on her mobile phone. Yes, the clock fruit was correct. She stood for a moment thinking, while the husky sniffed the tree and wagged his tail. So she made up her mind and put the bell fruit in the bucket. She was curious, but she couldn't stand here all day. The bell fruit continued to tick away the minutes as it was covered in freshly picked blueberries and raspberries. When she got home, she poured the berries into a bowl and cleaned away the needles, leaves, and moss. She put the bell fruit on a plate. It had lingered for a couple of minutes, but it still looked fresh over the next few days. The bell fruit shriveled into a small, sad black pile. It had been picked too early, before it matured into a real watch. She returned to the bell tree in the clearing, the bell fruits ripening slowly. The alarm curls were slowly getting harder and shinier and getting sharper edges and clearer dials. Diana wondered if she should call to notify some newspaper or botanical institute or something, but it was nice to have the tree as a secret. In September, both Discovery apples and James Grieve could be harvested. The bell fruits were also so ripe that the branches sagged and were close to breaking from the weight. The ticking of all these clocks was deafening in the clearing, and Diana's husky made it clear in every way that he did not want to go near. Diana dared not pick any of the watches. They were so perfect and shiny now that they were finished that it felt forbidden to touch them. One morning when she was standing in front of the tree and thinking, all the alarm clocks started ringing at the same time. The husky howled and tried to tear itself away. Diana covered her ears and backed away, and out of the corner of her eye she saw the world being torn apart. Would you have picked the fruit?